In a world of constant disruption, operational resilience, well, it's not just a goal anymore. It's your best weapon. Supply chains are cracking under the pressure, and those shockwaves? They're being felt right on your factory floor. Today, we're going to break down how you can build a fortress against all that volatility, and it starts with a component most people completely overlook. And look, that's not just some dramatic headline. It's a real diagnosis. All that geopolitical chaos you see on the news, it has found a way to sneak right into your pipes, your vessels, and, yeah, your bottom line. Let's trace exactly how that's happening. Think about it. Every single time the global energy market has a hiccup, it sends a direct shockwave rippling through the industrial supply chain. And for something as essential as a defoamer, that instability creates this hidden vulnerability that can bring even the most buttoned-up operation to its knees. Okay, let's really get into this. The entire foundation of most traditional defoamers is built on stuff that comes from petrochemicals. We're talking hydrocarbon oils, MTO, paraffins, waxes, you name it. And what that means is your plant's performance is literally tied to the most unstable, unpredictable market on the entire planet. This isn't just a dependency, it's a massive liability. So what actually happens when this incredibly fragile supply chain finally snaps? Trust me, it's not a quiet little breakdown. It's a complete cascade of chaos that starts with some outdated chemistry and ends with your whole production line grinding to a halt. You can literally draw a straight line from these old-school ingredients to the nightmares that keep every plant manager up at night. The paraffin and waxes, they're not just fillers. They are the root cause of all that clogging and deposition. And those milky paste-like formulas, yep, they're directly to blame for vessel overflows and those incredibly costly spills. And here it is, the domino effect right in action. It starts quietly, with some sticky gunk building up in the pipes. Then, suddenly, bam! Your machinery fails, the dosing pumps choke, and before you can even react, you've got uncontrolled foam overflowing everywhere, creating huge safety hazards and forcing a complete shutdown. The only fix? A costly, dangerous manual cleaning with diesel solvents, yet another volatile commodity. So let's talk about the solution. Let's look at how we build a real path to operational independence. Because this isn't just about a slightly better product. It's a strategic move to decouple yourself from a fundamentally broken system. The whole solution is built on a totally new foundation: fatty acid esters. It's an advanced chemistry designed for one single purpose: to give you incredible performance by completely cutting the cord to petrochemicals. It's a strategic shift from being dependent to being dominant. And the design here is deliberate and absolute. We're talking zero hydrocarbon oil, zero waxes, zero APO. This is not some small incremental improvement. It's a complete reinvention of defoamer chemistry, engineered from the molecule up to get rid of every single weak point that came with the old technology. Okay, so you have this superior chemistry. What does that actually mean for you on the plant floor? Let's dive into how this translates into a cascade of real, tangible benefits that you'll feel across your entire operation. This is where the strategy gets real. 100%. This number changes absolutely everything. No fillers, no water, no useless ingredients. Every single drop is pure active chemistry doing its job. That means you use less, you ship less, and you put a much smaller chemical burden on your entire system. It is the very definition of efficiency. And the data completely backs this up. When you use a 100% active formula, it creates this incredible ripple effect. Your overall chemical use just plummets. The strain on your effluent treatment plant is drastically reduced. And here's the most important part. Your hardware uptime, your plant's ability to actually make stuff, goes way, way up. You can see that ripple effect laid out so clearly here. You start with a simple feature like no deposition. The direct benefit? Well, your pipes don't clog. Awesome. But the strategic advantage? You completely eliminate the need for those expensive, hazardous diesel solvents. Better foam control leads to better drainage, which directly translates to higher production throughput. See? This is how one smart chemical upgrade redefines your entire operational playbook. All right, let's get to the final piece of the puzzle, because amazing performance today means absolutely nothing if you can't count on it tomorrow. This solution isn't just engineered for efficiency, it's engineered for absolute rock-solid stability. In an age of completely unpredictable logistics, a long shelf life is a strategic weapon. Unlike those old milky pastes that separate and go bad, this liquid formula stays perfectly stable, perfectly potent for 6 to 8 months. That ability to stockpile with total confidence, it gives you an incredible buffer against any future supply chain drama. And what this stability really guarantees is consistent elite-level performance no matter the conditions. It disperses instantly to knock down foam in a flash, it works across a huge range of pH levels, and, this is critical, it protects the quality of your final product. No oil spots, no discoloration, no negative side effects, just predictable, reliable power. So, really, the question isn't just about choosing a new defoamer. The real question is this. Are you ready to finally insulate your plant from global volatility, to unlock a whole new level of efficiency, and to truly take control of your operational future?